Hey guys, welcome to Bar Z. My name's Stan, and I'd like to introduce you to the Bar Z air conditioning system. This is all I've had in the past during the summer bash in this whole shop to keep the hot and sweaty guys cooled off. That, you know, when everyone packs into this shop, it gets pretty tight in here. And these things, they're Walmart specials. They're under 20 bucks. We throw them around the shop. If we break them, we don't care. But they've got some issues, you know. The first thing that jumps out at you is that they quite often just blow themselves over. You know, when you fire them up, they shake, rattle, and roll. And quite often it doesn't take much just to send it over backwards. This is my good one. That's why it's all dirty and ratty. This one here has had issues since it was new. As you can see. So that's about as good as that one gets. That thing's ready to fall off the table. So I was contacted by the folks over at NewAir, and it's NewAir.com, and they said, hey, why don't you look around on our website and see if there's anything that catches your eye that you'd be interested in reviewing. And, you know, if I can keep you guys cool during summer bash, I'm all for it. So they had a couple of pretty good looking fans, and I think we're ready to do some wall mounted kind of permanent fans, and hopefully aren't so shake and bake like that one. All right, let me go grab the boxes. Let's open them up and see what our first impressions are. Okay, so they sent over a couple of fans. These are either wall or ceiling mount, and from what I'm reading on the box, they've got a pull chain on them, so that means I don't have to control them. You know, when I first saw these, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to, you know, hook up a switch and do all this other stuff. I think these things are gonna be plug and play. They're probably gonna have a cord on them and a pull chain. It says they're 3-speed, which is kind of cool. That's the same as the other fans. But we can get them up off the floor and quit tripping over them like the other little box fans. You know, those things were always getting metal shavings thrown into them, and then they'd spit them right back at you. You'd kick them over, trip over the cord, whatever. Something permanently installed sure is going to be nice. So let's open one up and take a look at them. I can tell you these arrived to me promptly. There's some instructions for us to read. They came to me quick. That tells me you're going to get your order right away, which is pretty cool. And sit this dude out. Well, it's kind of heavy. Nice. I got a bag of parts down there. Okay. All right, that's it. Okay. Wall mount or ceiling mount. Pretty cool. Comes with a bracket. It does have the pull chain on a box. It's got a cord already on it. It is grounded. It bears the ETL label, which is a UL equivalent. And within our hardware kit, we've got plastic anchors and a couple of screws, or they give us one big concrete anchor if you want to go right in the middle on the concrete. If you got a concrete wall or something, they already give you a concrete anchor and a pull cord for your little 3-speed chain. So pretty cool. It's a good looking unit. Let's plug it in, see how it runs. Let's see how smooth it runs. Anything's got to be better than the other ones. Well, the test will be if it vibrates off the table, maybe it's no bueno, huh? All right, we got power, and we're going to do one clicky. And you're probably catching a bunch of wind noise. Luke, I am your father. Okay, so that first one was low speed, so it does have the 3 speeds. I didn't want to blow you guys away. I'm sure all you got was a bunch of wind noise. It's nicely balanced, it runs smooth, and it's reasonably quiet. And we've got grommets out here, kind of a rubber mounted thing. I'm thinking I'm going to get one right up over there and kind of angle it downwards and have it so if you put it on a center pivot, if you put it on a single bolt so you can turn it, that way you can kind of aim it 2 different directions, downward and do a tilt. So I'm looking forward to getting these mounted up, and then it's just a matter of plugging them in. No big deal. Let's go over instructions. Owner's manual. This is called a WindPro18W, which I assume means it's an 18-inch fan. It is a 3-bladed fan. It's aluminum. It has it's a riveted construction. Looks like it's got an enclosed type motor. I don't see any openings on the motor, so it is enclosed. And these are probably all stipulations of ETL. You know, whenever these guys get their listings, they really need to follow a lot of different criteria. A name you can trust, NewAir.com. Read and save these instructions, safety information and warnings. What do we got here? WindPro18W, 120 volts, 60 hertz, amps, 1.05 amps. And we'll check that here in a little bit. Certification is ETL. Dimensions, you know. It says it pulls 1.05 amps. So we need to get something hooked up and check the amperage draw on that thing. Make sure we're pulling what we're supposed to pull. Fire hazard, electrical shock warning, extension cord safety, assembly instructions, that's not brain surgery. Steel mounting surface, masonry mounting surface, using your product. Always operate the fan in the upright position, following all instructions. Cleaning and maintenance. Limited manufacturer's warranty. What is their warranty? Let's have a look. This appliance is covered to a limited manufacturer's warranty from 1 year of the original date of purchase. The manufacturer will repair or replace any part of this appliance that proves to be defective in materials and workmanship, provided the appliance has been used under normal operating conditions as intended by the manufacturer. Warranty will not cover power failure, damaged in transit, improper power supply, such as low voltage, high voltage, defective household wiring or inadequate fuses, accident, alteration, misuse, or abuse, use in commercial or industrial applications, fire, water, damage, theft, war, riot, hostility, acts of God, floods, etc., use of force or damage caused by external influences, partially or completely dismantled appliances, excess wear and tear by the user. So they will not warranty it if you use it for commercial or industrial applications. For you home shop guys, this is perfect. Okay. Very well typed instructions. It's not Chinglish at all. They've either been translated really well or it was done here in the States to begin with. So the instructions are very clear. All right, let's get these turkeys mounted up, and we can do an amperage check on them too. Okay, I've got all my mounting stuff figured out. I went ahead and pulled the bracket off of the fan. The cage comes off of the fan pretty easily. It's just a bunch of clips. You can undo them with your fingers and it pops right off. Then you can get to your bracket. What I am using is a nutsert. That's a Marson nutsert tool. Works like a giant pop rivet gun. This has got a 3/8 16 thread in it. I'm going to use a 3/8 bolt. And most of you know that the roof of my shop is all sheet metal, so we're just going to pop a hole in the ceiling. And this is our bracket's going to sit like this. And I didn't exactly want this dragging. If I want to pivot it, I don't want it dragging on the ceiling. I've got a little rubber washer here I'm going to drop on. Put that dude on there, and then that'll thread up into the nutsert, into the ceiling. Offer a little bit of dampening. Create some clearance to the ceiling so it doesn't drag on the ceiling if I pivot it. And I think I'll be happy with that. That rubber should create just enough friction so it'll stay wherever you put it. All right, so that'll do for the pivot mount. Let me get that thing mounted up, and I'll bring you right back. There we go. Threaded hole. Okay, it's got a nice feel to it. Oh yeah. All right, I like it. Okay, pretty much stays wherever you put it. An outlet down there. Perfect. Give you a nice long cord too. All right, let's put the rest of this back together. These are the clips I was telling you about. They're just kind of a quick clip that snap the cover on. Make it real nice for cleaning, whatever. Plug it in and go. All right. Nice. Okay, we got a Fluke 87 hooked up. That's a model number 87, generation 5. Been one of my favorite meters. We're set on amperage, and I will remind you that our spec right here was 1.05 amps. Sorry, it's not focusing on that. I got the autofocus turned off because it just really pisses me off. Anyways, 1.05 amps is what they're calling for, and respectively on low, medium, and high, they're talking about 80 watts, 90 watts, and 120 watts. So 120 watts at 120 volts does in fact equate to 1 amp. So let's fire it up on low speed. Okay, pulled about 8 on startup, or 0.8 on startup. And now it's up to speed, and we're just a shade under 0.7. So 699. Let's go to medium. stabilized. 0.745. All right, let's twist it off into high. And she's clocking out at 0.864. So well below our 1.05 that they had stated in the catalog, but we do have service factor to add in there. Service factor is usually 1.15. So you take your 0.8 and multiply that by 1.15. And that's probably how they arrived at their amperage. They don't state that that's service factor amps or running amps or what it is. It just says amps. So it's 1.05 amps according to the book. But in actuality, we are 2 full points below that. All right? Okay, I'm going to go handheld here. And I've got that fan up there. It's all tie wrapped in. We just finished with our amperage check right down there. So we've got that's neat and clean, single cord, done deal. You guys don't make fun of my dirty shop. I'm going to take you over and show you where I put the other one. So that one's up over there. I didn't have a receptacle close by. I had to do that, which is horrible. So I'm gonna have to make a little extension cord to go up the corner and get up to that. But that thing's in, installed, and done. These were quick and painless. All right, so that'll help stir the air up at both sides of the shop. You know, those other ones, that other one down there is awfully nice for the welding area. Just a gentle draft is all you want. You don't want to blow your shielding gas away when you're working, but it's pretty darn good. All right, guys, let's go wrap this up. Okay, guys, well, that wraps it up. These fans are a great addition to the shop. Summer bash is coming. A lot of hot and sweaty guys in the shop, all packed in here. We take ventilation any way we can get it. We'd like to thank the folks over at NewAir.com for sending these over. What they've offered us in return for doing this review, they have offered us a discount code. If you guys want to go check them out, summer's coming. You know what? You're going to be welding in your shop. You want to blow the smoke out. You're going to be using cutting oil in the shop. You want to blow the stink out. Go check them out. They've offered 15% off of these fans. Plug in the discount code BARZ on checkout. All right, so that was pretty cool of NewAir.com to do that for the viewers. You know, whenever these guys ask for a product review, I always ask for a discount code. I shouldn't be the only one to get the benefits of this. So we're going to try to pass this along to everyone in the audience. All right? Sure appreciate you guys tuning in. Thanks for watching.